Yo, what up? It's your boy, it's the Tipper gang here, you know what I'm saying? Now, everyone always wants my opinion on Smash characters, and then when I give my opinion, everyone's like, yo, what? Like, what type of opinion is that? So I have my boy here, Kirby, and we are going to make a tier list, and I'm going to give all my opinions, and, I'm just letting you know, like, before I start, everyone has their own opinions, I think this game is pretty balanced. That's why there's so many different crazy tier lists, like DK being the top character. Now, granted, this is an online tier list, because I've not really played locals much or offline, but I do play a lot of online tournaments and all that kind of stuff, so I know about online characters when it comes to this. So let's get started. Alright here, so you're gonna go up here and we're gonna start with some of the lowest, probably like mid-tier, or probably go down the list, and at the end we'll kind of like double check everything to make sure I got everything in the right order. Alright, my boy, so we're gonna start with like the lowest, like some of the worst characters in the game. Yeah, so I think one of the worst characters in the game, Rosalina, especially online. Rosalina Luma. Hear me out.
Low?
Low tier. The low is probably the lowest tier here.
The low.
First of all, it's so easy to kill Luma. So easy. And when she has Luma, she can barely do anything. She probably can do like combos, but her combos aren't even that great. Her combos are like very little. Like, she can barely do anything. I've seen Rosa combos. There's not really much, and it doesn't really do much damage. Kind of just does a little bit of knockback. And then she pretty much has to run away until she gets her Luma again. And then you can just, if you're a ranged character, you kind of just shoot the Luma. She's kind of dead. If you're a swordy, you can just like knock it out. Knock the Luma away like really fast. It's just like, she can't really do much online with all that technical movement she needs to do and set up with her Luma. It's just,
but I don't
sucks.
see Rosa being a bottom.
She's a bottom, dude. Like, she doesn't have much. She doesn't have like crazy kill power or anything.
Maybe mid-low. I can agree with that.
Well, we're gonna keep her here for now. That's what I honestly think. I honestly think it's a low tier. It might change depending when I fill everything out. We're gonna double check at the end and kind of move things around if I decide otherwise. So another bottom character, me Sword Fighter. Maybe right now we're gonna keep him bottom. He might be like 1, maybe 2 more up, but he's definitely low tier because his lack of range, his very slow movement. Like, the only thing he can really do is kill. He can't combo at all. He literally doesn't combo. Like, he could probably do like,
but he has
edge guard.
But he has tornado and up.
Yeah, but that's like the only combo he has, and all you have to do is like air dodge out of it or something. If you don't get hit by that tornado, he's completely useless. He can't really do much at all. Like, me Sword Fighter sucks. I'm just gonna say it. Sucks really bad. I just get stressed how bad he is. Online tier list. Remember this though. It's an online tier list. There's not a lot of like the worst characters because like this game is pretty balanced. Little Mac's not even low tier, man. Little Mac isn't low tier. He's mid-low tier or mid-tier. I'm gonna put him like mid-low tier. Okay, so hear me out.
I don't see Little Mac being that high.
Little Mac is not the worst character in the game, okay? I played a really good Little Mac, bro. He 3-stocked me like 3 times in a row. I'm not kidding. I had to really get used to him in order to. Even when I got used to him, he was a hard matchup. I'm looking this at the perspective of the characters playing these characters are good characters. Okay, they're good at playing the game. Everyone that's on here are people good playing.
But his recovery.
Okay, so that's the only thing he lacks. He only lacks one thing. He might die at 0, but all you have to do is not go off stage. Okay, and they can just throw you off stage, but it's not. You can still recover. There's like ways to recover. You can actually mix up his recovery. You can like air dodge the stage. You also can use forward B to stage, which you can't edge guard. Because if you do, you're just gonna get hit, because it goes through everything. So there's ways for him to recover. The only way he really can't recover is if you throw him like a tiny bit far. So like literally his forward B is his best recovery, and that's pretty good because it's almost unblockable. His recovery is definitely a problem. But
it's definitely
ground
F
game,
tier recovery.
all this ground game makes up for it. And because it's Wi-Fi, it's harder to get him off stage than usual. If it wasn't Wi-Fi, he'd probably be down
It's
there.
even worse online to get back on the stage if you're versing like a
it's harder to fight Mac online. That's what I'm saying. He's up here. If it wasn't online, he'd probably be down there. But
what?
He's like,
I'm about to stick him in
he's right
or something, but
I'm not
okay,
lying.
it's online.
He's right here. Okay. Yeah, he may not be able to edge guard you, but he can set you up for another ledge trap and put you in disadvantage.
Super armor too.
Super armor, exactly.
Yeah,
like you can hit him, but it's not enough because he's gonna throw out some move. That's why little Macs are always throwing something out because they're trying not to get hit. So they kind of just like spam smash attacks, which is actually dumb. They shouldn't spam smash attacks. Old man Dan, he's literally like in California, where I think that's where Elegant is. He's like top 8 there, like in that region. So I'll play that guy. He was a pretty sick Little Mac. He really knew what he's doing. If you know what you're doing, Little Mac, he's good. So if you play really defensive with Mac, he's pretty good.
He's mid tier.
Mid tier, okay? He's not lower than mid tier. Meta Knight, he just has so lack of range, it's almost impossible to hit. And he doesn't really have any shield pressure either.
Okay.
So that's why he's really low. He might be like right here, just because how quick and how good his edge guarding is.
But the ladder combo, you gotta worry about that thing.
The up air ladder combo is really good. It's just really hard to hit. You have to hit it with the up tilt, and up tilt sucks. It's really hard to hit. You have to literally be like right smack in front of him. Like Mario grab range isn't enough. You have to be closer than that. I know he's better than Rosa.
Oh, I don't imagine Rosa.
He's better than Rosa.
But okay.
Luma's complete garbage. All the characters that people keep saying are low tier actually have a lot of potential.
How about Lucario? How about that?
Lucario, okay, his moves are like so precise, like to be like on point. The only thing that's really good about him is aura. I'd say he's probably like mid tier because of his aura. He has really crazy kill power when he has aura, but he's probably like mid-low. I'll probably put him right here. His combos are okay. The only thing you're really gonna kill with is smash attacks and his neutral B, because neutral B is actually pretty strong. Not like a mediocre character. That's kind of how I feel about Lucario.
I mean, he's only good in disadvantage, even though obviously he probably died before he gets in disadvantage state either way. Well, he's still in disadvantage, but he's still pretty much getting knocked.
I think Lomax is actually better than Lucario in my opinion, or like the same. Alright.
Who's next?
Okay, I guess I'll rate this guy. Toon Link is a mid.
Okay, Toon Link, okay.
Because his combos he doesn't really have any combos. I've seen like an up tilt to forward tilt. What you're really gonna get is like a boomerang to a forward or back air. Like he doesn't really have, it's mostly like follow-ups and juggles with him. Not really combos, like not really true combos.
Yeah, I can see that.
Plus he's a light, he gets knocked out very easily, so pretty much you're kind of just forced to throw projectiles at your opponent, and that's kind of how you're going to have to win it out, and then when they get hit, follow up. Yeah, like, you might as well play like Young Link. I don't really see why you should play Toon Link, but I think if you're going to main a Link, it's definitely got to be Young Link or Link. Young Link is a high tier. His follow-ups...
Okay, I can agree with that.
Follow-ups are way too good, especially online. It's almost impossible to avoid his projectiles. They're really hard because he has so much. And like, especially his firebow. I don't know who's the genius to decide to make his firebow to put you directly upwards, which doesn't make sense. I don't understand why it shoots you upwards. Perfect.
I mean, but it has the damage for it though. It has the damage.
Yeah, and also adds damage. His combos and follow-ups are very good, and even if you like miss something, he's so fast he can probably pull out another thing. His frame good is really good. His kills are really good. His combos are really good. I'm trying to find disadvantages of Young Link because I really just don't see it, especially on online. Link online, I believe he's also a high tier. Yeah, he's slower, but the kill power makes up for everything.
What about Talon?
High tier. Not a top
high tier. high tier.
Reason why she's not a top tier, she's a pretty solid character. But what I'm gonna say, she's just combo. She's like a heavy, she's just combo easy. Like, she's combo food. The only thing that makes her, like, not a top tier. You know what I'm saying? Like,
would you put her, okay, would you go and put her right behind the Lynx or in front of them?
Well, she actually does zone out projectiles. So that makes her like a plus, especially for someone who needs to be close range to get combos. So I would say she's better than both the Lynx, yeah.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah,
yes,
so.
that's perfect. That's perfect.
Okay, you got anyone else in mind?
Zelda.
Let's see. Zelda is a zoner. She has decent combos. It's just she has a lot of lag on her projectiles. I'd say she's probably mid tier. I will say though, she's probably better than I think she's better than these three: Low Mech, Tinley.
A true mid for online, right?
Yeah, a true mid for online.
Okay, that's fine. Bayo. What about Bayo?
Bayo pissed me off. Okay, so I don't know if I just have a hatred for Bayo, or I'm just annoyed by Bayo. Maybe I just don't know how to play Bayo properly. My words. See, she even messes up my words. Properly. But, like, she is good. I don't know if people are saying, like, she's not that good. She still reminds me of Smash 4 and still pisses me off just as much as Smash 4. I really think she's, like, right there. Not mid-tier. She's still, the only way she can start a combo. She can still kill, like, a 0 to death. You just gotta get really right. Just gotta get it right. And if not, even if you miss, you know, her smash attacks are really strong. Like, they're really strong. She still has that stupid counter that permits you can land a smash attack for free, which kills you at like 80 or 90. So she combos, she has really high kill power. The only thing she lacks is the lack to start combos, because I noticed that the only really thing she can really do is the slide. You know what I'm talking about? Like the bottom slide. And that's just easy. You could just block it like all the time. Like when I play Bayo, I block a lot, and that's usually how I get around them. Because if they grab, they can't really do much. And like I don't think she does combos off grab.
For grabs, the only thing she has for us for grabs is just forward throw. Before throw when opponents like higher percent, that's like that only kills like 120, I think.
I guess I'll do pits. I'll do the pits. Now pits, they're mid tier. Cause their recovery.
Considering the buffs too.
Yeah, the buffs are good, but doesn't make him good enough. See, the buffs added more kill power to his up airs, which is kind of needed. But the buffs, like if we wanted to buff him to make him a top tier, his recovery would need to be better, and his drag downs would need to work. Cause his drag downs, it's either your opponent goes on both sides. It's like I like to drag down with like up air, but since up air is like a multi-hit move and goes in both directions, it'll either land in back of you or in front of you. So you have to take a guess, and it's very annoying. Like you might just miss. Because usually I like to do like up air drag down to grab into like another one, but you can't really do that because sometimes they'll land behind you when you think they're landing in front of you, or vice versa. Also, his Nair also combos, it does drag downs, and it's the same deal. Okay, Dark Pit, I'm gonna say he's like one above him, because Dark Pit has the same problems with Pit. But thing is, with Dark Pit, he has that hammer that kills you dummy early. He literally cheese you so early. So his bow has crazy kill power. But I play Pit because I love his arrows. Like they're really good for edge guarding. Like really good for edge guarding. So like I love using Pit. But like Dark Pit is still better. Sadly, I'm going to admit as a pocket Pit player, but Dark Pit is just truly better than Pit. Like you can like give Donkey Kong when he's trying to come up stage, you just bow him forever until he gives up and just kills himself.
Cloud. Especially Cloud.
Really large combos, really good edge guarding. His recovery obviously sucks, but he does have limit.
With limit?
Yeah, but the thing is, you have to. I was about to get to that. He has limit, so it helps him recover. So he has another possible like recovery move. And even when you're about to die, you could charge it while you're falling, and then potentially get back up, which makes his recovery manageable, and he doesn't always die. But if you do that, you also lose the ability to kill early. But he also kills early anyway. Like he kills pretty good at like 100% with just like
especially his back air.
His back air is like crazy kills. Like his back air is really good. Cloud's definitely a solid character. His shield pressure is amazing. His edge guarding's amazing. Kills early.
His upbeat, his out of shield option is
exactly
crazy.
He's just pretty solid character, especially online. He's definitely like a high tier. Oh, I should go over the swordies then, huh? Okay, it's I'm gonna do Marth last and Lucina last, but like we're gonna start with Chrom. So we're gonna look at Chrom and Roy. So they're really fast and they could just kind of spam moves and they kind of mash out everything. The only problem like Chrom has is recovery for like, you know, Mario pushes him away or a character with a counter.
Yeah.
But if the character doesn't have those moves, they can't really do anything about his recovery. So I wouldn't say like he's like a terrible character. I think he's definitely higher than mid because his combos are really good and he kills dummy early. So like, and he has just a really good frame to, okay, yeah, Greninja, like Greninja can push him away.
Yeah.
Let's see. We're gonna put them at the bottom. Greninja can push him away. You know, Roy has counter. Joker has counter. Sometimes. Lucina has counter. Marth has counter. Who else?
Min.
Oh my god, she technically has a counter and that bothers me a lot. That's so stupid how she has a counter. She's just a cheater. Okay, so we have Shulk has a counter.
But that sucks. But that
technically
sucks,
he is counter. If this much character has that counter, I might just change my mind. Also, characters can blow him away, like Luigi. He can use his Cyclone.
Yeah, his down B.
Yeah. Oh, Peaches have a counter. I don't realize how much characters have counter until I actually look at it.
Gosh,
like, that's crazy.
So many characters.
Ike has a counter. Little Mac better than all of them. Just kidding.
No, I'm so surprised he's still in C.
Of course not. I'm just kidding. Calm down. Don't yell at me in the comments, please. So Roy, he has like, you know, his sour spots are so dumb because he doesn't need a sour spot. Like, and sour spots are almost impossible to hit. Roy, for some reason, he is just kind of like, he just kills with everything. I swear he kills with everything.
He's like Chrom, but on drugs.
Yeah, and his recovery is a lot better. He's just Chrom on drugs, exactly. Steroids or something. I don't know if he's high tier because there's recovery.
Put him in B.
I think he's in B.
Yeah.
Don't talk about his side B, man. That thing kills. Yeah.
Side B kills
that
so
thing kills
early.
So hard, bro.
40 or even at 60.
That's like Marth's tipper kill percent. But, you know, his side B, if he tippers, you know, it kills at like 30. If he doesn't kill them, they won't be able to recover. Okay, so we're gonna go to the other swordies, I guess, because that's to Marth and Lucina.
Okay,
so
let's just go ahead and go with Marth. Let's go and go with Marth.
So Marth is... I'm a Marth main, as you know. Like, I believe in the Marth community. You know, there's not a lot of people playing Marth, but does not mean Marth isn't a good character, you know? You guys just need to learn how to play the character. He's one of the most technical characters, one of them, in my opinion, which is why there's not a lot of people playing them. They don't want to take the time to actually learn Marth. But when you learn Marth, he kills crazy. I've gotten kills at 30%, 40%. I even gotten like double kills back to back very easily. He even has a kill confirm that connects to a tipper F smash. It's all about getting the tipper F smash at mid percents. Mid percents is the kill percent for you. And thing is, the people are always complaining like, oh, he's inconsistent with kills. He's only inconsistent if you're inconsistent. Okay, that's how it works. Sometimes, you know, like his F smash might be faulty, like, but that's rare. That's rare for his F smash to be faulty. Like, he has sometimes it's faulty. Like, but it doesn't need to be F smash. His forward tilt is the most consistent kill move in the world, and it kills at 100. That thing kills at 100. It's so easy to land forward tilt. I cannot stress that enough. Literally, you've landed multiple forward tilts with Lucina. But the difference between Lucina and Marth is that Marth will actually kill the forward tilt, as Lucina just kind of knocks him away.
But that doesn't have damage as much as Lucina, and Lucina can just rack up damage for free.
You know, he has a lot more damage, right? When it comes to if you get those tippers. And sometimes tippers and combos work. So like, Sours go really good combos. Like, his combos are very good with the Sours. Like, they're crazy. So pretty much the only thing you're supposed to do with Sours is not get damage. You're supposed to put them in a position where you want to, so you can land that tipper, or just get them off stage, because one tipper forward air is going to do a lot. It's going to knock them out really far. They might even, like, I've gotten edgeguard kills that killed at like 50 just because I got the tipper forward air kill, which is not very hard to land. Forward air is very consistent now, ever since that buff. Forward airs and back airs are very consistent killing. I can't. He does kill. Like, all you have to do is land a tipper back air, a tipper forward air, and he even has 2 confirms. He has one that kills a mid percent, and the nair to forward to combo, which kills across stage at like 100 something. So like, and even up B kills at like 100.
Wait, hold on. If they tech?
Yeah, it's a tech, so it's just a fastball nair to which Lucina also has, but she doesn't connect it to forward tilt, so you get a forward air. But you can do forward smash with Marth too. A higher percent, it's easier to land, but a lower percent, it's a little bit harder to land. You have to be like, get it like. Marth is a high tier. Marth is a high tier. I'm not lying. Marth is
high tier.
Yes, I think Marth is better than Cloud.
Online.
Better
than Cloud?
Better than Cloud. That's my opinion. I'm a Marth main, okay? You can say it's favoritism or whatever, but in my honest opinion, even if I wasn't a Marth main, Marth is a high tier.
You just gotta hope. You gotta hope and pray that you space right.
Maybe I exaggerated. Okay, I just went straight to. I didn't realize that Roy was B tier, so I think he's with Roy. You know, Marth.
Okay.
I say I wouldn't even put them there. I'd put them right on top of each other if I could, because these characters are pretty much just as good as each other. Because Lucina covers all of like Marth's bad matches. Marth's worst matchup are heavies, because his Sours do low hit stun, which gives heavies able to just combo out of him. Like he can literally just mash A out of any of Marth's combos, and he'll literally do it. The only thing he can't like really mash out of is like double nair, but then you can't really do much after that. Forward airs.
I'm not a Marth main though, but like I mean I could probably see Marth doing very, very well if the tipper mechanic was just all over the sword. If it's all over the sword or something like that, he'll be broken as heck.
Bro, of course he'd be broken. If his sword was a tipper, bro, he'd be like...
Yes.
Yes. No doubt. Okay, but, you know, Lucina's really good against heavies because he has good knockback, good hit stun. But Marth just has low hit stun with his Sours, which needs to be fixed. That's the one thing that he could get as a fix. And then he would be better than Lucina. But other than that, they're both pretty good. Like, Marth's better at little characters than Lucina is. Lucina's better at big characters than Marth is. And then, pretty much they almost have the same tier list, like we're talking about Plus, because they're still sorties. So, like, they're both good characters. Me as a Marth fan, I don't think he's the best character in the world, you know? If I sacrificed my Marth time and played someone like, I don't know, like one of the top tiers, like Joker. Yeah, Joker. I'd probably be a really good player. Anyway, trying to move on. This isn't a Marth video. We're gonna get this tier list done. I just had to rant about Marth because Esom, bro, he keeps putting Marth in freaking mid-tier. And one time he decided to put it lower than mid-tier. I guess he was having a bad day, and he put Marth all the way down here. And I'm like, what the hell, man? What do you have against Marth? Oh my god. Okay, you can't space, I get it. You play Pikachu, you have to be right smack in front of him. But...
he has a good opinion on it, though. Okay, let's move on. Let's go ahead and move on.
Byleth. Okay, Byleth is good online, because she has decent combos. Her juggles kill early. She just kills early in general with her long range moves. And sometimes I hate Byleth. Byleth's just kind of stupid sometimes. Online, she's definitely a really good character. I feel like she's not going to be good offline because how slow she is.
Yeah,
you know, online, you always get hit when it's online.
Yeah.
Byleth is a mid-tier.
Mid-tier.
I'll give her like a little bit of slack. I feel like
there you go. Yeah, that seems more like it.
Byleth your waifu or something? Like you're defending Byleth like that?
No. Okay, so Byleth, even at up you had 0, obviously you're gonna get some 30%.
Yeah.
And that leans towards you falling down to the ground, and obviously either either opponent or you wants to approach or whatever, you can.
Yeah,
but if you're at 30% again, hit that uppy again, and land a side B, it's basically already 50% right there.
Yeah, she does a lot of damage with that, like a simple combo. Plus like her juggle would just kill like 80 or 90, so it's like kind of hard to like avoid her with her long range moves. And I hate how all these DLC characters were all long-range characters. I couldn't stress that, bro. Like
except for Terry. Except for Terry.
And Minecraft Steve. Byleth, Min, who the heck else? Sephiroth? Come on, man.
Oh, gosh.
So many long-range characters, bro. They all annoyed me. But I think this is why people hate Swordies, because they're all, like, top tiers. Sephiroth is actually
nowhere.
He's like a camper Swordy. He's kind of like Byleth, but better because he's faster. Plus, with that little fireball, bro, his ledge traps are impossible to get out of. It covers every single option if you get it right. And that's just broken in general. And his smash attack gets super armor. He's like Little Mac, but his range is extended by like 2 times. That's broken. Plus he gets faster. He's not even a slow character. Have you seen his movement? All you have to do is back away and use forward air. Amazing shield pressure. Absolutely safe. He literally is just a can of
can also shield poke you at like any time he wants.
And you have the aura. You are forced to run away. And he can chase you. And with that long range, there's literally nothing to do. Online, definitely say he's pretty broken character, which I actually think is a high tier. I'm not even lying.
Well, he does struggle with zoners, but
it's not that bad, especially since he has counter.
Yeah.
And the counter hits you before it counters, which is like the most stupidest thing I've ever seen in my whole entire life. It's like the counter hits before he counters. That doesn't make sense. Like, I don't know what Sakurai was thinking, man. I think he was drinking when he made Sephiroth. When he was making that move, and specifically, he was, like, drinking too much. And I understand, you know, he's stressed out by the community hating his characters all the time, man. He's, getting old. He'd be drinking, you know, to get that stress away. That's probably what happened with that down B move, but we're gonna ignore that, you know. I forgive you, Sakurai.
Okay, Corrin.
Corrin's a good character. I don't know why nobody uses Corrin. Juggles are good. Kill power is pretty decent.
She doesn't.
With the paralyzer though.
Option. Yeah.
No other shield. Kinda. She has a neutral air. That's pretty good. It covers all around you. And not only that, she can nair into a combo. She's kind of like she do nair up air. But she has like the really good edge guarding tools, and she can paralyze you. So if you get that paralyzed, you can punish it. It's a really strong move. So yeah, she's definitely up there, but not too high. Ness and Lucas online just piss me off. I feel like they're so good. Especially when I play good Nesses on tournaments, bro, they piss me off with the wave dash, reversal,
PK fire
into bat, and it just kills you at like 60, or they just spam PK fire 3 times. Even if you're DIing away, they just go run up to you and bat. It's so annoying.
That's
I
like
just
that's
hate
like
Nest.
that's
I
like
wanna
an
put him up
easy
here.
that's like an easy high tier right there.
That's the last one I think too. But like, I don't. Is he like high? Because he is a light character. He gets knocked out so easy.
Yeah, he is light.
So like, I'd probably like put him right here. Better than all these characters.
Yes, better than all the
Roy.
characters. Yes.
Better than Roy. I think he's better than these two. I'm just putting him there. And Lucas, I don't think Lucas is near as good as Ness. If you don't have that PK fire, bro, get the hell out of here, man. That's the only thing that like makes Ness super powerful and more frightening is because of that. Like without that.
No. Put him right behind Toon Link. That'll be good.
No way. Technically, because B was technically his main combo starter, because that thing was way too good. Ness can still grab. His grab's really good, remember? Because Ness only has a regular grab. He can stick you in the ground and start a combo that way.
Down throw.
I think he's up here. I'm gonna keep him right there. I believe he's right there. Like.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to the next character. Let's go. We're gonna have to speed this up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay, Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. is a really good character. He's so underrated. He's a really good zoner. You don't believe me?
No, he's pretty good. He's pretty good with side B, up tilt, with up air.
Really good combos.
Like 50%.
Kill moves. His jab that kills like 90 to 100? That's so annoying, that pisses me off. It's like, he just does jab and just like, oh, I'm dead. Like, what the hell, man? I DI'd that. Besides being hit easily, like, he's an easy to hit character, because he's kind of big. But, like, he's a pretty solid character. I think, like, he's
but also with off stage, he has problems with off stage recovering. I mean, if you gimp him, then that's basically game over him.
That is true. So he'd probably be, like, right here. Not high tier, but, like, right here.
Yeah.
The thing that's really good about it is just Koopaling combos into everything. He is
especially side B.
Yeah, so there's a lot of spamming with projectiles, which just makes him good online. I think he's better than Ness. Do you agree? I'm gonna keep him right there because this is like my opinion tier list.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I could probably see that happening against Vale too.
Okay, let's go over the heavies. So we got Bowser. So everything's good with Bowser, like online. The recovery is horrible. So he's slow and recovery are actually two major things, which is why heavies aren't.
I mean, he's not slow. He's right there in front of your face most of the time.
Yeah, which is like he's easy since he's kind of short range, he's easy to keep him off of you. Like he kind of do like a lot of backing up moves, or projectile throwing, which he's probably gonna be like right here next to Lucario. If it was King K. Rool, it's different because King K. Rool actually has armor to prevent him from being camped out all the time, and he has projectiles as well. So King K. Rool, for swinging that, he's probably up here, probably like mid-high, maybe. He's better than Lucas. Yeah, he's probably like mid-high.
Okay. Peach. Not Peach. Yeah, King DDD.
King DDD, interesting. Because he's dependent on is Gordo, and it's easy to knock back. So literally, if you know how to knock back Gordo really well, and you expect it, literally, it's easy. Like, you can literally kill him very easily. Without Gordo, he's very hard to combo with. But his kill power is incredibly stupid. So, and he's a combo heavy. His recovery's, I guess, decent, because you don't really need to recover, you kind of just float sometimes. But you can, like, cancel his recovery, but in the end, his recovery is just not good. So he's a horrible recovery. He is one move that actually helps him do pretty much everything. That's why everyone's always throwing it out as King Dedede. He's definitely right here.
Yeah, I can agree with that spot, yeah.
Yeah. Rob's technically heavy. He's also a zoner, very fast. He's technically not a heavy, but
put him up there.
He definitely top tier.
Yes.
Everything about him
great
is
neutral.
Combos.
He has the best down tilt in the game.
Mix up
and also can trip.
Hell yeah.
Holy crap.
Ganon. Okay, so Ganon's really good online with the F smash because all those reads. and just like zoning out with the F smash. Ganon's not a lower character. He's not like the lowest character in the game. Like, I feel like Ganondorf is probably better than Bowser, or just as good as Bowser.
Yeah.
So like,
because he has a little bit more range. What he does,
he's probably better than Lucario.
Yeah.
He's better than Lucario.
He has kill power. Yeah.
Okay, now Ridley.
What about Ridley? Yeah.
He has a kind of like a slight zoning tool, just like DDD and Bowser. He has that grab that kills pretty early. It just drags you all the way to the end.
Like at 120 or something.
Yeah, he has that shield breaking move with the tail, and also does a lot of damage if you hit it right. His recovery isn't bad, unlike other heavies. The only thing he got fear is kind of like counter, but also he got float as well, just like King DDD. His combos are a lot better than other heavies, and his just edge guarding is very good. Like Ganon's edge guarding is okay. It's pretty average. His is not very good. Like Bowser's isn't very good. DDD's is pretty good, like better than all the heavies, but Ridley probably has the best one out of all of these characters. I don't even think he belongs here, like online. Like he's very big. That's a sad problem. But like, I think he's like up here, but like mid tier, but lower. Alright, so we're probably, I think this is all the heavies. Oh, we got Incineroar. I think Incineroar, okay, I'm not gonna lie, I played some Incineroar, bro. Incineroar is one of my top 5 most annoying characters to play. I hate Incineroar. If I go against an Incineroar, I get so pissed off. There's people that are like, I know that are really bad at the game. They bring out any character in the roster, they cannot beat me. But as soon as he brings out the Incineroar, he pisses me off. Even if I really go and learn the matchup. This character, I cannot stand this character. This character pisses me off so much. He's just super good for no reason. That stupid spinning move that gets you off you, and then the counter that just allows you to kill super early. His combos aren't very good, but his juggles send you so high that all he has to do is just react to the next move you do. He doesn't really need to combo. And his grab kills early, bro. He's just, I think he's the best.
Especially with revenge, yeah.
I think he's the best.
Definitely kills early.
Like, I'm gonna put him like high mid.
Yeah,
like, I think he's better than, I think he's better than King K. Rool. Like, he's that good of a heavy character. Like, I don't know why he's underused. If you're gonna use a heavy, Incineroar is definitely one of the best heavies to use. Like, he even can outplay zoners with the stupid spinning move. Like, it's incredibly stupid with all that super armor he has too. 50 damage in one hit before with that stupid counter, and I was at 0. And the damage is mad high with him. It just gives him early kills, especially as a heavy. Everything kills. Back air, neutral B, forward air, up smash, up air, everything just kills with him. So that's why he's one of like the best. Okay, what else? We got Donkey Kong. Now Donkey Kong I feel like is like the next best heavy because his combos are so amazing. They're like really outstanding.
He get combo though. He's combo food.
Plus he can kill cheese with the stupid grab. He can just throw you off stage and get that free stock like Ganondorf can to like bring you down an extra stock with like the side B. He can cheese just like Ganon can. And online he can do a lot of mashing with his Nair. He kills like a lot of stuff with just his Nair. And there's so much ways he has to spike you. He has like 3, I think he has like 3 different ways he can spike you. And it's very annoying. Really good outshoot option, or kill early, spikes. The only thing that you need to worry about is a combo starter, because he only can roll and grab to start. But as soon as he gets a combo, he's kind of like Luigi, like you kind of get comboed, you're kind of dead, especially with the up air headbutts. That thing's annoying. I hate the headbutts, bro. I was playing against Chunky Kong, man, but like I was doing really good. Like I was being really patient, zoning him out. And as soon as he got a grab, literally he reversed my whole stock from 0 to death. I was like, dude, this guy's crazy. Just as good as Incineroar.
Ike. What about Ike?
Ike? Okay, so
Ike.
And so Ike's more like, he's technically a zoner with his sword because it's so long. He's kind of like Shulk, how he kind of has to like push him away for you and then react to the next thing the opponent does. I used to play Ike for a little bit, so I kind of know how he works. I don't know what I think of him anymore, ever since they got rid of that up air confirm. He just kind of downgraded, in my opinion. Some people think it's a buff, but in my opinion, I think it was just kind of like a tiny bit lower, but not too much. Just because he can't do that one confirm that he got reliable kills with. Now it's kind of like he has to do it to forward air, and that doesn't really kill, which kind of sends you off stage. His up B is the problem, just like Chrom's, so he'd probably still be with Chrom. His combos aren't too good, so he's probably with Chrom, like right there. Okay, now Shulk, I feel like he's one of the top 5 characters in the game.
Yes, especially top 5.
Way too long of a sword. He's like almost just as long as Sephiroth's sword. But he has way better combos than Sephiroth. He has kill power with Sephiroth. All you have to do is switch smash and do one move and you're pretty much dead at like 100 or sometimes lower. If you're off stage, you're gonna die at like 40 to a smash. He has shield to get out of combos. Literally, when you're in combos, you can just switch to shield and get out of the combo literally for free. Switch to speed and run around like a maniac, like Sonic. So I don't think he's better than Rob, just because all his stuff has a little time limit. But if you could just switch anytime you want, he'd be probably like way higher. He'd probably be top, like the top number 1. Joker, by the way. Joker, just because he's so fast and it's so easy to Arsene, like that.
Yeah, especially
just
stuff like that.
Because his loops are like infinite combos. Literally, like his combos are so incredibly good. It's like once you get comboed, your stock's pretty much gone. And then by then, after he's finished all his combos, he probably has Arsene by there for easy kills. Arsene's just way too easy to get. That's the one thing I think they need to nerf. Like, even if I don't hit a Rebel's guard once, he still gets Arsene so fast just by me comboing once. So, like, his comeback mechanics are way too good. The way I think they should nerf Joker is just by lowering, like, the bar. Like, don't make it go up so high. And I think that would be a lot more balanced. Like Cloud, you don't see him getting limit almost every single time. And even if he does get limit, he has to use it for his recovery sometimes. I feel like he should be balanced like Cloud is. But he's not, so that's why he's like super broken. So, Joker, I don't think he's the top character in the game. We're talking about top characters in the game, bro. Pikachu. He's a zoner and a comboer and an edge guarder with a good recovery. That's literally everything you need. Besides, like, you know, he can get killed kind of easily. He's like a midway, so technically he's not even the worst. Like, he's good. He's a pretty solid character, like one of the best. And that's what a lot of people think too. And it's no theory why. He's just way too good of a character. And Pichu, I'll kind of pull him like right here just because he's so light.
Yeah, he's especially so light. So he can get killed by any kill move at all.
Yeah.
And there he goes. Min Min. Let's go ahead and do Min Min.
Oh my god, online he's just broken. So I saw this Min Min. Literally, he did nothing. All he did was jump, run away, and throw out tilts. And if he would throw out one tilt first. So if you think, okay, it's safe now, he would throw out the other one as soon as he sees us approaching. And if we don't approach, even if we don't approach, be patient and block, he can still throw out both of them. They're safe, you run towards him, you're probably gonna have to block again, and he can just like grab you or something instead of throwing out more tilts. Even then, his tilts are so far range, you can't really run up to him because he's just gonna throw out more. And as soon as you get knocked back, you know it's over. He's gonna throw out more, and he's gonna throw a smash attack. And I can feel it's super early. I hate Min Min. Like, this Min Min literally like 3-stocked like 3 of my crew members, and our crew is like top 5 right now. All he used was smash, move, and tilts. He didn't do anything else, I swear. And the one time he used up smash, it just scared me because he never uses up smash. Just like online, bro, Min Min is like right there. Like, I think he's even high tier. He's better than Cloud. He's just around where
especially the range. He's too busted with the range. She's very
she's absolutely broken. She's not mid tier. She's not low. She's a good high tier. There is literally everything that she lacks doesn't matter because she has so much range, like Shulk and Sephiroth, that it doesn't matter about her slow, sluggish move anyway, because just her range is absolutely obnoxious. The Pokemon Trainer is very good, actually. I feel like he's a very solid character, definitely high tier, better than Palu. I think he's better than Palu. I don't know if he's top 5. Okay. Like, he could be, so I'm probably gonna put him here.
No, he's not top 5, but he's at least up there with A.
I'm thinking, like, it's him, or, like, I don't want to say it. But Luigi, I feel like, is right there. A lot of people hate me for this opinion, but I feel like Luigi is top 5 character. He's like Min, you know, he lacks in departments, but it doesn't matter since his grab covers everything. Yeah, once you avoid grab,
but
you could like punish him, but he can just zone you out before he grabs, so he can just play patiently and keep zoning you out until you mess up, and then grab, and then it's over. The fact that he has a 0 to death so easily just by remembering one combo, yes, you can DI out of it, but even if you DI out of it, you're gonna get comboed to death, and that back air is extremely early. Luigi, I think Luigi's better than Pokemon Trainer. I'm gonna say
above Pokemon Trainer.
Pokemon Trainer's right there.
Okay.
I think Pokemon Trainer's pretty valid, but sorry, this is my opinion for life. Like, I went through a month of training to play against Luigi. I know this one guy named, like, Crimson Starfall. This guy was insane. Like, it didn't matter if I got out of his 0 to death. It didn't need to be 0 to death to get me killed. All I had to do was zone me out with Zare grabs, fireballs, and then if I get hit by either of those, it was just another grab, or if I mess up once, it's another grab. It's almost impossible not to get grabbed by Luigi, especially online. His grab acts as a projectile. He's practically a zoner. He can zone me out even though I'm a sword character. That fact just freaks me out, and I'm always scared of Luigi. Everyone's scared of Luigi, which is why he's one of the top 5 characters in the game. I'm not changing that opinion. That's my feelings on Luigi. People are gonna think I'm crazy. People think he's like high mid or possibly just high, but I think he's a top 5 character in the game. That's just my honest opinion about Luigi. Like, I'm not lying.
Oh.
Okay, speaking of zoners, we're gonna look at Samus and regular Samus. The only thing that pisses me off about Samus, like everything else is pretty easy to avoid, it's just grab, and like his combos are okay, like his combos aren't the best, but it's just grabs. But grab's the one thing that's extremely hard and annoying to get out of. Oh, it's the down B that I'm talking about. It's the bomb. So that thing trips you up a lot. There's a lot of people that just kind of spam it, and it's really extremely difficult for me to approach. And if you choose not to approach, you just kind of get hit and shield pressured the whole time until you do something. And that's when I kind of like feel hopeless at one point, and I'm just like, what do? Playing patiently is not gonna get you close to them. Like, you can play patiently, but all you're gonna do is get shield pressured the whole time if your Samus is patient that you're playing against. Online is definitely an issue to avoid those bombs, so it's really tripped me up. Without the bombs, I think I'd be able to beat Samus very easily, but it's the only thing that's the bombs that always trip me up. Maybe I just don't know how to fight against bombs, but I feel like Samus is just good with the bombs. Like, the bombs are the one thing that makes Samus really good. Yeah, so that's honestly how I feel about it. Like, mid-high. He's better than all
mid-high.
Better than all heavies.
Okay, that's good, yeah.
And the same with Samus, except he has a little bit less kill power, so he's under that. They're basically the same. Like, if you're gonna play this, why not play Dark Samus? He's pretty much the same thing with higher kill power. He probably has, like, slightly less speed, but, like, they feel exactly the same. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're gonna go to Daisy. Daisy's probably not good online. Like, I haven't really played much Daisy. I played one, which is pretty good with the combos, but just because, like, all those inputs are online. Samsora, yeah, Samsora is really good, Peach. But then again, she just has to get that tune-up throw. That's literally all she can really do. And she can do like down tilt, right? To get that combo. Yeah, she just has crazy combos. Her recovery's not very good. Her combos is pretty much what makes her a really good character. Like, she doesn't really have any neutral. Like, all her moves are kind of short range besides her veggie. So, like, I'm gonna put her, like, right here. Like, I don't think she's, like, high. So, the only thing that makes her high is her combos. I don't know if she's better than Swordies. I feel like Swordies are better at matchups than Peach and Daisy. Just Samsora just makes the character look broken, you know, because he's really good at
but is she? But does she like struggle against sword characters though?
Yeah,
like,
she
like
does.
hard. Yeah.
The only thing she can do is throw projectiles all day. That's pretty much all she can really do. And the opponent's good at, you know, getting away from the projectiles. There's not really much Peach can do. I'm going to put her, bam. Daisy the same thing, so I'm going to put Daisy right there. Robin just, he's such a bummer, man. He's so slow, and his stuff just run out all the time. That's the only thing I hate about Robin. There's one guy that's like really maxed out the potential of Robin, but in the end, he's just not very good of a character. He's better than Heavy's, I'd probably say, maybe sometimes, not even that. Just because his stuff ran out so fast, it just doesn't really make him a viable character. Because without like his stuff, he kind of just has to like throw out your sword. But even then, his sword doesn't really have much range unless he has electric. But then again, that can run out too. So like, it's very annoying.
Definitely struggling, and well, he's not kind of struggling neutral since he has stoner moves.
Yeah.
But the book just runs out too much. Yeah.
He just has to be smart with his book and stuff. But just having that on your mind, paying attention to it, and not able to throw when you want to at every critical moment, just makes him not a very good character, which I think he's just like right here. Another zoner, we have Richter, and I'm going to put Simon in the same thing. Richter and Simon online are pretty good. You can just shoot a lot. The only thing you have to watch out there for is the axe. When you see the axe, you got to move it out of the way. But if you just spam a lot of blocks, you're really okay. Plus his bad recovery, like Little Mac, kind of just throw him off stage. So I think they're exactly where Little Mac is, to be honest. Why is Ridley down here? I thought I put Ridley above these characters. I think he's better than him.
Yeah.
He's better than him. I think he's better than him. He's right there. Okay. Oh, Me Gunner. Me Gunner online's way too good. He has all the tools just to zone you out and piss you off. His ledge trapping is very good. The only thing he kind of lacked is his recovery. It's just like very like easy to spike, which isn't good. But it's hard to get off stage anyway since you kind of just spam projectiles all day. You just have to be smart with your projectiles. Like even sometimes you don't really need to be smart. Like if you're playing like a sword character, someone in your favor, they can't really do anything because she has so much moves you can just kind of just throw out there. Especially online, it's like super hard to punish. So I'm putting her up here. Better than Cloud. She's not better than Minion though. Banjo is a zoner. Banjo, he's kinda good, actually, but with the Wonder Wing is the one thing that's really stresses you out, Banjo. If you know how to use projectile, he's a pretty good zoner, but not good enough. The only thing that just makes him a good character is because of his Wonder Wings. He's pretty much can't be edge guard. He can't be edge guarded. He's also really good like the last stock situations. He kind of just can throw out Wonder Wing, kind of just scare you. If you get hit by one projectile, he can just kind of throw out Wonder Wing and you're just kind of dead. Down throw, Wonder Wing. Wonder Wing just kind of carries the character in general. You get 5 of them per stock, which is actually a lot, because if you use one Wonder Wing 5 times in a more than 5 times in a match, you're just using it unpredictably. Because you should only use Wonder Wing like rarely anyway, so like sometimes people don't even use all 5 Wonder Wings and they still use it very effectively. Wonder Wing carries this character, which I think he's like with the heavies, like right next to Samus, but I don't think he's like better than the heavies. So I think he's like right here. Another zoner. Technically, Duck Hunt's a zoner. Now, Duck Hunt gets killed really easy. It's his problem. His weakness is also when he recovers, he doesn't have much things to recover with. Like, he's just kind of like has to float around until like you miss a hit and then he can go up. Like, his recovery is not very good and it's very punishable. His zoning's decent. You kind of have to like, the can is what makes his zoning good, but if they walk past the can, he can't really do anything. Like, because now he can't use his can, since he only can put his can in one direction unless he hits it the other way. Which is, like, kind of bad. Like, then after that, the only zoning tools he has is, like, the frisbee and the gun, which nobody gets hit by that gun because it's so slow. He's, like, a decent zoner, but good if you know how to use him. Like, he's actually a zoner online that I actually can deal with. Why did I put him behind Little Mac? Sometimes I'm rating Little Mac too high. Okay, I think either better than Ridley, better than... I was just so in shock when that Little Mac, you know, destroyed me. I usually don't lose against Little Mac, so I guess I just kind of left him there and kind of forgot. And thought he was in the right place. Dr. Mario. I think Dr. Mario is a really good character online. I'm not even lying. Dr. Mario may have like a horrible recovery, but his kill power is so strong, and his up B out of shield's amazing. Bro, that thing kills.
On frame run too. On frame one, oh,
I know,
God.
It's a kill move. It's like Ike's up B, which is very annoying. He may not have like, you know, he may not be able, like, he has really low range. He may not be able to do much. He's kind of slow, so you can't really approach either. But he does have a zoning tool, which is Pill, which is better than Fireball, in my opinion. Fireball just kind of stops you in one place. It kind of shoots you upwards, so you can get the free juggles out of it. Dr. Mario's like good at canceling out other people's moves too. Like, he uses that tornado a lot to kind of like remove things, like to kind of like counter out your move, kind of like shoo it away. He has those really good tools, and he just kills early in general, just as like much as heavies do. So he's kind of just as good as a heavy. But then again, he can't do much. He doesn't combo. Like, he can combo, but like he only can do like 2 up airs, and that's it. He just kills, and he can.
He's like a better version of Ganondorf. Well,
Exactly.
not a better version.
Like
it's similar to that.
The same, except his smash moves are way smaller.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, I was about to say, like, he's a great hero, you know. I say like Bowser and Ganon's way better than Dr. Mario. Like, in my opinion. Talking zoners, Villager. I think Villager is a high tier.
Especially the Void Rocket.
There's too much to avoid, exactly.
Yeah.
It's very annoying. It's just like super overwhelming. Like, just me looking at Villager makes me want to commit suicide. Isabelle is a little bit worse than Villager. I think he's pretty good, but like, the one thing that's better obviously is like the fishing rod, because that works as a zoning tool. He just doesn't have as much zoning tools that Villager has, so which makes like Isabelle like not that good. I don't think Isabelle's better than Swordies or anything like that. Well, that's really
Mega Man actually.
Mega Man. Okay, the Mega Man's a very good zoner. I don't know why people don't use him that much. I guess because like people are annoyed by him, which I'm pretty pissed off
By his lemons.
Like the lemons, people think lemons aren't that good, but if you use the lemons in the correct way, they're actually very good.
Yeah.
They actually can combo. Like, if you hit like the right time. Like, I think it's like the 3rd hit of the lemon that like knocks you and actually gives you hit stun, and then I can combo with it. Someone taught me that when I was playing them. I had to actually learn how to play Mega Man, and regardless, it was still very hard to beat Mega Man. And his kill power is good too. He's a zoner with kill power. And his recovery is not even that bad. Like, he just goes directly up. but he can like air dodge.
Especially with air dodge too. Yeah, he can especially.
So he's very good. Like online, he's definitely a really good character. Like he's probably up there with the sorties. I don't think he's as great as Villager, because the only projectiles he has that like are fast enough like Villagers is Lemon, and that doesn't really hit stun. The Saw's pretty good.
Yeah.
The Saw's really good though. I think he's like just as good as probably like Ness, but like I don't want to say he's like good at the sorties. He's better than the Peaches because he has more. It's more to throw at you and annoy you.
Yeah.
But
more zoning, like aerials and all that crap.
One tool. This guy has like so many tools. Like even in disadvantage, you know, he can use his projectiles to take out that disadvantage and make it just easier for him. Okay. Pac-Man? Pac-Man?
Oh, gosh, no.
He's a really good character.
I hate him.
Yes, just by your reaction, we know that he's a top tier character. Better than Cloud. Probably better than Meat Gunner.
Meat Gunner, oh gosh.
He's just more mobile. Like, I guess he can do more. I don't even know how to explain it. Sometimes I don't even know how to explain a character. I just kind of know they're better than the other one. Like, he's better than
bonus fruits there to bonus fruits there to support him and everything, all that.
He's almost just as good as Lynx. I'm gonna put him right here. Who shall we do next?
Zero Suit Samus, actually.
Zero Suit Samus. Okay,
that.
so a lot of people see Zero Suit Samus as a high tier. I don't see Zero Suit Samus as a high tier. I think Zero Suit Samus is a little bit lower than a high tier. The one thing that's really good about Zero Suit Samus is that the fact that she can like run away very easily. She can literally escape a lot of situations and kind of like run away when she needs to, which is an extremely good tool. She kills early with the the paralyzer to up B. You just gotta land it, and if you don't land it, you can try again later. So her combos are pretty good, but she's more like an edge guarder. Her combos are extremely hard to land, especially if your opponent knows what to expect. The recovery's bad. Zero Suit Samus recovery's bad. She is like right here. I honestly don't think she's better than Violet at that. I don't think she's a high tier, in my opinion.
Yeah, she definitely dies early.
Definitely online. Definitely on.
Yeah.
She's not. She's just not. She's a good character. Yeah, I've seen people go crazy with Zero Suit. Yeah, she's not a bad character at all.
Mars, Mars, and everyone else, but
right. Like I can play Mars online, but
yeah.
Zero Suit Samus is just not that good online. But Mewtwo sucks. I'm sorry. Mewtwo, it's sad because he's so big, he gets killed easy. His combos are not there. He doesn't really have any combos. He's kind of just like knock you away as much as possible. And, you can't really do much with Mewtwo. Like, the only thing that really kills is, up smash and, ball. Which ball's easy to avoid. He's just not that good of a character. He's just a combo food. He's, like, worse than a heavy. Because he doesn't do anything.
He's, like, especially the tails getting in the way.
Yeah, and the hitbox is, like, super big. Sometimes bigger than heavy. So, like, I think he's even worse than Mewtwo. Like, he's definitely probably one of the worst characters in the game. Is Rosa better? That's probably not. I think I'm sorry. I think Rosa is better than Mewtwo. Just because she's a little bit of a zoner. She kind of like throw that star fruit at you. And she kind of like move out of the way to a certain extent. Okay, Piranha Plant. Piranha Plant does a lot of damage. And he has that super armor move that's very good, and has long range, and shield breaks. That in itself just makes him a really good character. He probably just lacks, like, mobility and movement. Like, he can't really run away from you very much. Which is good, because he's an annoying zoner. He can do a lot of damage with that stupid smoke, and just grab you in the smoke, and then, like, you take, like, 90 damage almost instantly. And then, like, anything can pretty much kill at that point, like the spike ball and he doesn't really have any combos. He probably has like a few juggles, and then he has to connect them with his projectiles. Recovery is kind of bad, you know. Online, just like all zoners, it's really hard to deal with. I think he's with Samus, but like he's better than Samus, and he's just a little bit better than that. Like, would I play Plant over Zersuit? Yeah, I probably would. I would play him over Violet, and that's where he goes. I want to play him over Isabel. I think Isabel's better, maybe. I don't know, because when he's edge guarding, I mean, he can kind of like do that spike ball, especially if he's in the lead. So even if you hit him or up B, you're gonna get hit by the spike ball, which is very annoying. I think he's like right behind Bowser Jr. Maybe. I think he's better than Bayonetta. I can say that. Mario is my secondary. I know how Mario works. I've played Mario's. You just have to. Thing is, a lot of Mario, it's a lot about reads, because like the fireball, when he hits the fireball, he can go for a grab. He can try to read a roll, or it's kind of more about reads with Mario than reaction. And think about that, if you kind of miss the read, you're going to get punished with Mario. And he has lack of range. So he's really reliant on Fireball. It's not like Luigi, where it's really easy to get grabbed by like zoning you out. Mario can't really zone you out. He only has Fireball, which makes him not the best. But because his combos are so insane, and he's probably like right here, like high mid. Like, I don't see Mario as one of like the really high tier characters. Even though people win tournaments with him, it's because the players are really good, not because Mario is an extremely good character or anything like that. That's just my genuine opinion on Mario. Wii Fit Trainer. Now, Wii Fit Trainer is actually really good. Like, Wii Fit Trainer has the kill power, the zoning, the edge guarding. Man, I forgot about Wii Fit. Wii Fit probably is top 5. I might actually boot Luigi, because I forgot about Wii Fit. Wii Fit's so good. Ever since that buff that she did not need, she's been really broken. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about Wii Fit. Is Wii Fit better than Shulk? I don't know. Just because Shulk has range, it probably beats out, Wii Fit. But just everything kills, everything combos. It's just like everything zones. Like, she can zone and angle her soccer ball. Really good mix-ups. Recovery is probably the only bad thing, but every character has their bad trait. Luigi and Wii Fit are probably battling out for top 5, but I feel like Wii Fit's probably better. Do you agree with me when I say Wii Fit is probably top 5? Have you played any good Wii Fit?
I used to like her as soon as this game came out. Well, as soon as it came out on Smash 4, especially Inhale. Inhale kills so early.
They didn't buff Inhale, but they buffed for other moves, which means Inhale with those moves are even stronger, which she can kill at like 70. I'm not even lying. Not even with the F Smash, with the stupid tilt move, and it's so garbage. Yeah, I'm just saying not Zero. What? Wii Fit Trainer is definitely like one of the top characters in the game. Now, who else should I go for here?
Steve. Yeah, I want to see Steve.
Okay, so Steve's really good. I'm not gonna lie, he's very good. He is comboing. He has zoning tools just because of the minecart, and you can that covers low, minecart. But covers high, you can just spam back air at the pickaxe, which is like really fast. He has amazing frame data. And his grab is kind of like his only long range move. He lacks range, that's the sad thing, but he has grab to kind of make up for it. But it is slower than Luigi's grab, and you can't zero grab with his grab. So he lacks range is his biggest problem, and he's hard to zone out the opponent with unless you keep spamming minecart. But you have to continuously mine iron, and sometimes your opponent just won't let you. So Steve's definitely a big struggle. But he does really have really good kill power, and it's so easy to get diamonds sometimes. So he's just really good, Steve. It's just that he lacks range. Also, he's a very light character. I think he's just as light as Pichu, so he literally just dies. Like, he'll die at 90 to like a bunch of like just regular smash attacks. Like, he just dies so early. That's like the biggest problem there here. But you can't talk. You have to talk about his infinite, unstoppable ledge trapping, bro. Like, if you master the ledge trap, he can literally ledge trap you, and there's nothing you can do about it. And there's literally no way out of the situation. So the fact that he has that makes him a really good character, and his combos. So Steve online, that's the only thing I know about him. But I think Steve's already just a really good character. Just because he's super light and lacks range, I don't think he's that good of a character. I think he's a mid tier. Like, I think he's better than like Salmon Stoners. Like, I'd rather use minecart spam than his actual Samus's projectiles. I think minecart's just way too good a projectile, but in my opinion. And he has grabs just like Samus's do, so I think he's just like a high mid tier. Just because range.
Yeah.
Range is a big thing, you know. Sheik? I shall go Sheik. Sheik is really good. I changed my mind. Not really that good, but like, he's decently good with the combos, but it's only if you get the combos. And it's kind of hard to land combos online. It's very precise, and if you don't get the move, like the one move to drag down, then you're not really gonna get much. You can probably like edge guard. He's really good at edge guarding. But then again, it's very extremely difficult to kill. What's the point of doing a combo if he can't really kill? He can like confirm now, which is better, but they buffed his smash attacks, which is really good. But they weren't buffed enough. It wasn't good enough to like make him actually kill that much. He still has to kill at like 130, maybe 110%. That's like at the ledge though. Like mid stage, in order to kill, he probably has to have you up to like 130%. So he still lacks kill power, and he doesn't really have much zoning besides the needle, and the needle doesn't do too much. Kind of just stops you, and that's it. Sheik is probably like with the heavies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry, Sheik, but it's just how it is. So the Shotos, which we are going to go. So we're gonna go with the Ryu. They're all close range. They literally had to be right smack in front of you. They have really good shield pressure, so all you have to do is kind of like walk up to you. Plus, you can't dodge behind them, since they do the automatic turn thing, which is really good. Their ledge trapping's pretty good because they have like the fast frame data and the turnaround animation every time they do something. They lack recovery and just like a neutral game. They don't really have a neutral game, which is a big part. Just that in general makes them like mid-tier. He's not as good as zoners. He's not as good as the 3 heavies. I'm gonna put them like right here next to like Richter and hold up. Yeah, there you go. I think that's the right spot to put him.
Ooh. Okay, who's next?
Alright, so we're gonna go to Terry. It's technically a Shoto. Terry's kind of different because, I don't know, he just kills. I mean, I think he's the same thing. The only thing that makes him better is the Go, which kills even earlier. Like, stupid earlier. I don't want to see him much different than the Shotos. Like, he's different, like, he plays different, but it's the same struggles that Ryu and Ken have, I believe. I'm putting there until there's other options. I think they're better. He's better than the Shotos. I mean Ryu and Ken specifically, because of like Buster Wolf, which kills very early, like those combos, and the Go combos. They don't have abilities like that, which makes Terry just better. Okay. Now Falco. Falco has gotten a lot better. I think like the only flaw he really has is just his recovery, to be honest. I think Falco's really solid now. Ever since that buff, his combos are getting a lot more insane. Just like when I see a Falco, I'm always like kind of cautious because I know Falcos are just really good characters. It's just like he has range. Like his forward air has really good range. His edge guarding is pretty good. There's not really much I had to say about Falco because he doesn't really have any disadvantages like that. So he's definitely like a high tier. I don't know if he's like better than Villager. I don't think so. Just because he's pretty standard, and I guess in a way he can be pretty predictable because he doesn't have much. But you know, he's just really solid. It just at that point, it's just kind of how you. If you can play the game well, you can play Falco really well and really take him to the limit. Captain Falcon, I feel is the exact same way as Falco, but Falco's better. Sorry, Captain Falcon is better because he has like super armored moves, so he can still get close to you and combo. His uppercut kind of carries him in my opinion. And I think he has way better kill power than Falco does. Captain Falcon's way better. I think he's high tier, Captain Falcon. He's just really fast, really strong, really good combo spikes, and his recovery is very flexible. He kind of like move it around. He can dodge attack with and while in the up B animation, and still make it back to ledge, which is pretty good, and can possibly gimp you and kill you super early. So like, Captain Falcon's a pretty solid character, pretty solid high tier in my opinion. And his range isn't even that low. Like, even like some of his attacks have low range, but they have super armor, so it's like it doesn't matter in the end. Alright, so we're gonna go to Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff is so good online. Jigglypuff kind of just like roams around. There's like players that don't even know how to play the game. They just freaking spam forward air, back air, you know. They kind of just throw out moves and it just kind of works. Like they don't really need to think. They could just kind of turn their brains off, kind of just think about something else, think about what they ate for lunch, and just spam forward airs all day. Because that's literally Jigglypuff. Like, even when I play you with Jigglypuff, like literally all you're doing is spamming forward and back air. Like you're not thinking about it, you're just kind of throwing it out. Like you're not freaking doing anything, man. Like I get so annoyed by that. And then you kind of just throw out a rest when you're on me, and it's like, you just kind of die.
Yeah, for sure.
Or sometimes you just throw out a sleep, and then like I don't expect you to do it, and I just kind of fall asleep, and then I'm dead. It's like he takes no brain power. His combos, juggles, and recovery is very good. He technically doesn't have recovery, but he can jump. He has a lot of jumps. The only thing he lacks is obviously he's a light character. He gets knocked out very easily, but his kill power, juggles, and he has a cheese option. Okay, that's a pretty good character. Jigglypuff is pretty much just as good as his owner. Like, he can really move around. He has a lot of mobility. He can dodge things very easily. He's just good against owners. Like, I don't know. Like, he might be, like, just as good as the Lynx and just as good as, Pac-Man. I'm gonna put him right next to Pac-Man. Okay. So, same thing with Kirby. A lot of people think he doesn't have potential like that. His recovery is bad though, because of like the counters and stuff. But you don't necessarily have to use the counters. You can kind of like work your way around it. But if you are forced to use the recovery, you can kind of avoid it. But also it can be mixed up. You can land it on stage sometimes and hit them with it. Which, if for some reason Kirby it works because it's a projectile too, so like it kind of like hits you. Kirby has really good combos and he has really good kill power, good at edge guarding. His bads, obviously he's a light, he has a pretty bad recovery, so he's worse than Jigglypuff for sure. The good thing is he can swallow your ability, obviously we all know, but he gets Neutral B, and Neutral B is usually a zoning tool in most characters, which is pretty helpful to Kirby with someone with a lack of range, because he also has that. Jigglypuff has like a lack of range, but he kind of doesn't, if that makes sense, because like he pushes forward a lot, so he doesn't really need range. He kind of like, he just pushes his whole body towards you anyway. Kirby's kind of different. He kind of like, he's more still. I don't think Kirby is near as good as Jigglypuff, but he's right. I think he's definitely high tier. I don't think not high tier. I'm sorry, mid tier. I don't think he's good at Swordies. I don't think he's good at any of these zoners up tier. So he's probably like a mid tier, around where like Steve is, and right here. I'd probably say he's like right there. I think Kirby is like a mid tier. Sonic, by the way, if we're gonna talk about Sonic. Sonic is
top.
Really good online. He's definitely just automatically a top tier. We all know why. I'm not gonna go over why Sonic's a high tier. We've all seen the Sonic Smash Bros drama, all those videos. We know Sonic. We know him. He's the high tier. Is he better than Luigi? I think he's better than Luigi. And yeah, definitely online. But I think Wii Fit's better than Sonic. So yeah, he's just high tier. Sonic's just high tier, bro. So who else should I go over?
Ice Climbers, actually.
Ice Climbers, I feel like, is a really good character. The only sad part is that you know, everything's good about them, except when you get rid of one of their guys. Once you get rid of one of their guys, it's kind of over. So that's kind of just your main goal the whole time. That's the only thing you gotta do. Throw them away from each other and then punish them that way. And then they're not very good characters. They're not a good character at all. Like, if we cut off one of the Ice Climber guys and then put him all the way at the bottom, literally, he would literally be the worst character in the game if it was just him by himself. So that's what the other guys were for. So that without his buddy, he's pretty much not viable. So that's pretty much your whole point. Like, but he's so insane every single department. Like, everything's good about him. Literally, you can't. The one thing that frustrates the most, you can't spot dodge or dodge around him. He kind of just like hits you because he is like, it's like two guys in one. It's like two guys trying to hit you at the same time. It just kind of covers everything. He has priority over a lot of moves. His combos are insane. He has 0 to deaths. He's just a high tier, like a low high tier, just because Nana. If he didn't have to worry about like Nana and all that, he wouldn't be up there. Is he better than Mario? I don't know about that. I'm actually thinking of lowering him because I don't think he's better than Mario or any of the Swordies. Because he does have a lack of range too. That's just what I forgot about. So I'm gonna put him like right behind the Swordies and probably like right behind the Zoners. I think he's just as good as Princess Peach and Daisy because they both like have the same problem in some kind of way. Okay, so talking about more zoners, we're gonna talk about Snake. Snake is pretty good zoner. Like, he kind of just fly around, throw things at you. That's literally, he doesn't really need to go up to you and fight. He could just throw things at you. Like, that's all he really does, and just that in general is good. Like, he doesn't need to worry about neutral. He could just kind of throw things at you and then punish every mistake that you do. The downside is probably his recovery, but there's ways to mix it up with like the grenade and the bomb. So it's easily avoidable unless you have high percent. You kind of like just get out of the way. The main point is to kind of like get him hurt himself, which you can prevent yourself from getting hurt if you're smart about it. But Snake is just kind of sneaky, you know. Even with the bomb placement, sometimes you just don't see it. Like, you can keep track of it, but then you're keeping track of the bomb and not really your opponent, and it's just kind of hard to manage all the things that are happening at once. And like, if you're throwing at an aerial, like sometimes you'll just catch the item instead of actually throw out the aerial, which is actually really annoying, and it kind of makes it hard to punish Snake, which makes him probably one of the best zoners. Which is why he's like automatically high tier. I think he's better than the Lynx actually. Right next to like Palutena and Pokemon Trainer. Yeah, and we're gonna go to Wolf. Now Wolf, I think is an absolutely great character. He just lacks recovery, you know. Same thing with Chrom. He's pretty fast, really good out of shield options. Recovery sucks. His combos are pretty good, actually. Combos are actually kind of insane if you get them right. And he has like gimping tools. So Fox is obviously like, sorry, why am I saying Fox? Wolf is a high tier 2. I think Wolf is actually better than Lynx. I don't know why or how to explain it, but like, I don't know, I just seen him in action and like, you know, it is possible to get past these zoners. It's like, they're possible, like if you just parry well enough, but it's just really difficult. It's kind of hard to do anything against Wolf either because he's so fast. So he's definitely up there in high tier. Mr. Game & Watch, he's a pain. He has so much priority. That's why he's so good. And he has so much like long range, big hitbox moves with really good combos. Which is, I think, Mr. Game & Watch, one of the most annoying characters. He's probably like right behind Incineroar on my top 5 most annoying characters to fight. So I feel like Mr. Game & Watch has like always been really good. I feel like he's like better than Palu and probably right next to like Pokemon Trainer. Or maybe better than Pokemon Trainer. I don't know, but I don't even know what he lacks in the department. He's kind of like that guy. Is like, I have no idea where he's at or what the bad side is of him. I just know he's like a super good character. Like, what do you think of Mr. Game & Watch? Like, in your opinion?
Especially up B out of shield. That one's instability in frame 1. That's annoying. Can't really approach against him.
Yeah,
pretty much harder wall out. Like, we're going to get into him, actually.
This tier list is stressing me out because I'm just all these characters sometimes, like just remembering how annoying some of these characters can be. Because I haven't fought a Game & Watch in a while. I haven't fought a snake in a while, like a good one at least. And I just kind of be like, ugh, imagine, you know, when I go to tournaments and locals and I actually have to go and face these annoying guys, because these are going to be the type of guys you're going to see in like top competitive play. it's just stressful. Oh, I guess we'll go Meat Brawler. Meat Brawler is decent. He's okay with combos. The one thing is just you really have to worry about Meat Brawler. It's just the puck. Like he throws a little bowling ball thingy, and then that's really it. Like I've never really been afraid of Meat Brawler, especially with his lack of range. I think I'd rather use a heavy than Meat Brawler. Like, I don't think like he's that good. Like he's not really scary at all either. Would I play Dr. Mario over Meat Brawler? No, I'd probably play Meat Brawler over Dr. Mario. I think he's just like right there with the heavies, to be honest. If I'm completely honest. Alright, so we're gonna go to Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong is a pretty mobile character. It's just his recovery is completely garbage. Like if his recovery was just didn't kill you if you're not exactly on point at the ledge, I'd probably use it. You know, his recovery is not that good, just in general. I hate his recovery. Is the worst thing about DD. He has 1 kill confirm, but it actually can be easily get. He actually can easily get it because the moves that are the down tilt that he needs to get the up smash confirm is actually very easy to get. So Diddy Kong is a pretty solid character in my opinion, but the recovery just brings them down so much. I say he's like just as good as Mario, but not as good as Ness. Not as good as the Swordies. Zoners, I think he's pretty good because he's small. He's just like Pichu, he's small. So he's like up there. Then again, it's just like I don't think his combos are like good enough like to be able to really get you up there. Like you don't really ever see DDDs in like top player, and when you do, they're good, but they usually because they get the 0 to death. The 0 to death also makes them higher than regular. Like I think he's probably like just as good as Pichu, probably. I think that's probably where he is, in my opinion. That's kind of where I see him. Fox, Fox is decent. People see him as a high tier. I don't know why. I don't see him as a very good character. The only thing he kills with is like forward smash and up air. he's just kind of a masher, and he runs around super fast. His recovery sucks. I don't think he's a high tier in my opinion. Like, I don't know why he's like, I guess good players play Fox, but I don't see him, like, maybe he was like a top tier in Smash 4 or Melee and Brawl, but I just don't see him as a top tier in Smash Ultimate, especially online. I've never really struggled against a Fox. Like, they've been decent, but I always know to watch out for, and it's pretty easy to avoid Fox. Like, his up airs and his forward airs, the only thing you really gotta avoid. Or the tech chase. The tech chase is what really good, but if you know how to tech really well and you know what moves lead to a tech, it can be easy to fight Fox. So Fox online just makes it hard to tech. So I guess I'll throw in like low high tier, but if it was offline where everyone was teching, I'd probably put him like mid tier, to be honest. I don't think Fox is like that good. Wario, on the other hand, Wario is actually an amazing character. Like, he may lack range, but his motorcycle makes up for it. I guess it's like, in a way, a one-time projectile, but it's pretty good. You can like pick it up, throw at your opponent. Kind of like, I don't know, like it just has like a small zoning tool, so you could try to get in. And even if you don't get in, you can kind of wait it out and be patient, like you can any other character. He has like practically, he has 0 to death, really good combos. He doesn't have good recovery. I don't know, he's just, I think like he's so good with combos that like he's better than Mario. But I wouldn't use him over Mario just because of his recovery. But he can use the bike as a substitute recovery. So that just makes it a lot better. Things better than Fox, things better than Falco. It's probably near where like Captain Falcon is. Like he's high tier up there. Okay, so Greninja. Greninja is pretty good. His up smash kills like crazy early. Like it's crazy how early it kills. It's like insane. Forward air, which is kind of really hard to hit. Or like the drag down tech. Like when you drag them down, you go into like a tech situation, and then they like do the jab lock to the forward smash. That's mostly how like Greninjas get their kills. But that's really it. Other than that, he kind of has to hit it precisely with the forward air, which is kind of hard to get in my opinion. I don't know if it's just me, but like I see Greninjas kind of like don't kill. They'll kill like the Ninja Star sometimes, but he does have zoning tools as well to try to like get those situations to happen. Greninja, I mean, he's okay. Like, I don't see much combos with him. Like, he's just like he's a pretty good edge guarder. We know that for sure. I think he's better like Martha Lucina when it comes to like edge guarding. His, cause like doing up B to try to get him off stage, they could still tech with like Martha Lucina, but with him it kind of blows the opponent away, which gives you another chance to go back and edge guard him, which is really good. Is definitely like a mid tier, probably. Look, I'd probably put him like above the zoners. Also, his counter is extremely good. That's why. So you can also avoid zoners. Because his counters, like, I think he has probably one of the best counters in the game, because it kills really early. Like, it kills so early. If you notice, it kills like an 80, it'll literally just kill you. Not just like knock you back, it'll literally just straight up kill you. And it follows up, so wherever you are, even if you're below the opponent when you counter, if you're like above them, it'll literally like, or if you like just counter a projectile, he will follow where the projectile went, and he'll counter that way, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just like a far-range counter, which is, I think, is kind of broken. It's really good for like countering projectiles. I think he's like with the swordies, like just as good as the swordies. Not just as good, but like he's right next to the swordies in the list. Okay, so we're gonna go Olimar, because I feel like choosing Olimar. The most frustrating part about Olimar is when you want a Pikmin right at the right time, you kind of just have to throw them and get rid of them and try to get new ones. Which kind of annoying, especially in neutral, because now you're just trying to figure out which Pikmins you should get at the right time. It's just kind of annoying trying to switch and trying to get the correct color. I think it's like RNG how the colors work, or it goes in like a specific order. But even then, it's kind of annoying. Like, let's say you want purple. Purple's all the way at the end, so you have to, like, throw your pigment out before you can get the purple. And while you're doing that, your opponent's just kind of chasing you down, and it's kind of hard not to get hit. His combos aren't very good, but he does have really good kill power. Like, he's really known for his, like, his kill power and his getting damage really fast. Because he kind of just, like, racks up damage when he throws pigment at you, runs away until you get really high damage, and then kind of just punishes it with that, like, a really strong move, or, like, a strong move with, like, a purple pigment, and it'll kill it really early. But you have to get it, that's the thing. The problem is just getting his pigment, and also he's a light character. He gets knocked around very easily. His recovery is also not that good. It goes really high, and you can move around with it. But all you have to do in the end is really be patient and wait for the recovery, and then punish it, just like Duck Hunt's recovery. Olimar is not as good as he used to be in Smash 4. I think in Smash 4 he was like really good. Low mid tier, to be honest. Like, I never really seen Olimar as much of a threat. Alright, so then we got 3 characters left. Hero, which a lot of people say is like a mid tier. But because he's so strong, like, I mean, everything kills, even if it's just like a regular forwarder. If people say he's RNG, yeah, he may be RNG, but like, everything kills. You don't really need much of his menu to get those early kills. He can literally just not use his menu, use Thunder, which is really far range, really far kill power. And it's really good mix up if you decide to charge it all the way, get that paralyzed, and then they just die really early. He can just use Fireball and Thunder and his regular aerials, and he's really good just by himself. Like, I think Hero is a high tier, especially on Wi-Fi. Like, his moves are slow and have lag, but he does have projectiles to zone you out. So that's like really crazy. I think, like, I don't know why like Hero's underrated. I was using Hero, like tryharding with Hero without using like the menu. I was kind of using like a lot of fireballs and thunders. I was just getting kills just like that, like so early by barely doing anything. So I think Hero is definitely like with the sorties. I think he's probably better than the sorties in my opinion. Hero's a pretty good character. I don't know why he's like underrated like that. Alright, so now you get to guess where Yoshi is on the tier list.
I'll be honest with you. Offline and online, he has to be a perfect A.
An A tier? I never saw Yoshi as that good.
Like, no, he doesn't. No, the Yoshi doesn't even need to be that good. He even had to just mash A and they win, and go and in this retreat and they win.
That's how you're supposed to use Yoshi. If you don't use him like that, then it's like he kind of sucks. The combos are pretty good. They kill very early. He has like that up tilt, up air combos. I don't think Yoshi's that good because you have to be very precise with his hits. Unless you're mashing A like out of shield, then you're always gonna hit it. And he's all about techs. If you don't get the tech, he's probably gonna, you know, get you. He's really good with the spikes too because his head's really big. The super armor, the second jump's really nice, to be honest. You can't really punish like him jumping up from ledge, which is really good. Unless it's like a smash attack, but that's it. The only thing is probably like a reach, it would probably be like Ganon's smash attack. Or up smash from a character. But you always avoid that by using egg to switch your momentum. Yoshi's he's a good character, but I don't think he's like a top tier. Like, I think he's like probably low high. I'd say probably low high. I can go with that.
Yeah.
Right next to Falco.
I probably was over exaggerating.
Yeah, maybe. You know, sometimes you do. Like, I over exaggerated with Little Mac, but then he just kind of like mid tier. I thought he was Ridley was better than Little Mac, which is not true. Okay, so Inkling, the last character. I think Inkling is a really good character. I think he's a high tier. Because he has really good edge guarding. He literally can edge guard anyone. Like, there's no way he can't make it back, especially with his roller. Because he gets an extra jump with his roller, which is like crazy. So literally you can just jump off stage, do whatever the heck you want back off stage, and come back safe. So one of the best edge guardings in the game. He has some of the best dash in the game. Literally nobody can really hit him unless you do a down tilt. Like a low ranged move that's really pokey. He has like one of the best grabs. What does he lack? Probably recovery, which is not that bad actually, because like it has like that splash damage and it comes out really fast and really high. So you can literally go on the bottom of the stage and probably make it back up. It's crazy how like good this character is. I just don't see him on top for some reason, which is kind of strange. Everyone needs to be like that. Maybe he's not top tier because nobody's winning. You just gotta wait for the good player, like, you know, you just gotta wait for that one person to eventually come out top of Toon Link. What am I saying, Toon Link? Oh, I've really been here for a while. Okay. What's his name again?
Wait, whose name?
This character. I forgot his name.
Oh, Inkling.
I called him Toon Link. What am I saying? Okay.
Why'd you call Inkling Toon Link?
I have no idea. Like, I'm just kind of throwing out names now. I've been talking about too many characters at the same time, more than I ever have. So it's like, it's messing with my mind, because this is like the first time I actually seriously made a tier list. Like, I like messed around and made a tier list, but this is like a serious tier list. I've been here for what? 2 hours. I've been here for 2 hours. We've been here for 2 hours. My bad. Anyway, Inkling is a good character, you know what I'm saying? So I'm winning all the way. Yeah, I think he's better than these characters, better than Falcon, better than Wario. He's probably up there with like the zoners and the long range characters on there. Anyway, looking at all this, everyone, this is my tier list. Luigi is top 10. So if I was looking at my top 10 characters, we could probably edit these out, maybe, but Pikachu, Joker, Rob, Shulk, Wii Fit Trainer, Sonic, Luigi, Pokemon Trainer, Mr. Game & Watch, and Palutena. This is like, I'm not gonna touch this. We went over this for depth in like 2 hours. This has been here for 2 hours. So like, Kirby, bro, I appreciate you for like staying here, man. Cause like this was a pretty long thing we were doing, but I had a lot of like fun doing it too. So I'm gonna download this real fast, you know what I mean? Post it on Twitter, and hopefully you guys will enjoy my tier list. And if I might have the most suckiest opinions in the world to you guys, but you know, everyone has their own opinions. Some people have some crazy opinions, like Kirby's is top tier or Marth is mid-tier according to Esam, which I do not believe that whatsoever. I don't know what the hell he's thinking. But like, yeah, but I'm gonna start posting videos, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna be consistently uploading, so hopefully this will be something you'll be looking forward to in the future, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to give my opinion because there was a few of my people, I was like, yeah, Luigi's probably like top 5 or top 10 characters in the game, and they looked at me like I was crazy. So not everyone wants to know my opinion on Smash Bros. So this whole video covers it. I'm probably going to split it into 2 parts since it's really long. It's a 2-hour video. Probably when I finish all my edits, it's probably going to be like an hour and a half because I'm actually going in depth all the characters, you know what I mean? So yeah, this is all my opinions. So you can get all my opinions on all the characters in this online tier list. Remember that. And keep that in mind when you look at my tier list. This is literally my tier list. Anyway, you know, I wasted too much of your time already. Go subscribe to my boy Kirby. I'm gonna post it in the description, bro. He's just starting out YouTube, so he's just gonna start out YouTube and he's gonna start streaming from now on. I'm gonna hit up his streams almost every time he streams, so not just to support, like, you know, me, support my boy, you know, Kirby. He's a really good friend of mine, you know, so hopefully you guys can stop by and, you know, hit him up too and show him some love as well. Share the love around all the Smash community, because we are the role model for Smash. Anyway, see you guys, bro. This is King Marth and my boy Kirby. Appreciate y'all. You have a nice day.
be basic. No brains, no game, really can't face this. Really can't face this. Killing we're early. Don't come near me, you really should fear me. That's no theory. All of our mark mains really go real scary. Look at our mark mains, you killing we're early. Stock's got a 40. End of the story. Seen it be careless, seen it be choke, seen it be joking. All of our mark mains really be smoky. Timber mechanic really be broken. We be moving, grooving, smoothing up that tier list. Middle too high, you better sweat. All our buffs, yeah, we're a threat. All our practice, no regret. We're putting it all up on one bet. Hitting the tip, this is a rip. Taking the game and we hitting the dip. It's a wrap, get the clap. Snag the dub, no going back. Marth mains, yeah, we coming back. All y'all better watch it back, cause the king gets back. That's a fact. March the savage, that's no cap. Hitting the tip, sinners doesn't have one, that's too bad. Not my problem, switch your main. I forget that you afraid.